The stunts performed on this show are supervised by highly trained professionals. Do not attempt them at home, or anywhere else for that matter.
Tonight, 8 contestants compete in a game show like no other.
The question is...
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Choosing the correct answers can win you $50,000.
What's up, baby?
But choose just one wrong answer.
The wrong answer is...
Oh, my God.
And you're gone. On 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show.
You've got to be kidding me right now.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh, I thought...
Welcome to the most insane game show in the history of television. Only one of you, who we're gonna call the winner, is gonna walk away with $50,000. Yeah. And guys, we couldn't have made the game more simple. All you gotta do is answer a question correctly and you stay in the game. However, if you get just one question wrong, you're not only gonna walk away from the show a penniless failure, because there's absolutely no fun in that for me. No, we are going to eject you from this show a penniless failure, and we've got 101 different ways to do that. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna divide you guys up into 2 groups. This front row right here, you guys are gonna be one group, whereas the back row, you guys are gonna go second, so why don't you guys step off to the side and hang out for a second. Have fun. To stay in the game and compete for $50,000, all you gotta do is get this question correct. If you don't, you are off the show for good, and here's how. At the edge of that dock attached to a rope. The other end of that rope happens to be attached to that very fast, angry powerboat. Get the question wrong, and one of you will, I promise you that. You get yanked and dragged across this lake very fast.
Oh, no.
I call this one the powerboat yank. Before I ask you guys the first question, I got a little game to determine the order in which you guys will answer it. Whoever gets closest to the correct number will answer first. Second closest answers second, and so on. According to Guinness, a Russian woman holds the world record for most children born to one mother. Write down how many total children she had. Looking for the total number of children according to Guinness. All right, let's see what everyone's got as an answer. Flip them around. 22 children for Matt, 25 for Doug, 24 for Morgan, and AJ 27. All your answers are actually very close to each other. However, you're not very close to our Russian woman, who actually had 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets. The Russian woman actually had 69 children.
That's crazy.
Which means, AJ, you go first, Doug, you're second, Morgan, you're third, and Matt, you are fourth. Follow me.
I feel bad.
All right, you guys are all harnessed in and strapped to that power boat. I'm gonna ask you a question, but first, here are the answers. Paul Newman, Dr. Seuss, Albert Einstein, and George Steinbrenner. And the question is, in 2010, which 3 of these made the top 10 in the Forbes list of highest earning dead celebrities? AJ, you get to go first. AJ, what's that short for?
Amanda Jill.
How'd you end up on the show here?
I work at a bank. Banking gets boring. I need a little spice in my life, so I ended up here.
All right, 3 of those are right. 1 is wrong. Avoid the 1 wrong answer.
You know what? I'm going to go with Paul Newman because he has the salad dressing and stuff.
All right, you are locked and loaded with Paul Newman. Doug, over to you. You get to pick second.
Well, Jeff, let's see. Let's run this down a little bit.
Let's break it down for me, Doug.
Dr. Seuss, green eggs and ham, read that kind of stuff.
And you have kids, right?
I do.
And so you maybe read some Dr. Seuss to them?
I have in the past, yep. George Steinbrenner, very controversial guy for the Yankees, owner and stuff like that. So I'm gonna narrow it down, and I'm gonna go with George Steinbrenner.
Previous owner of the Yankees. Okay, Morgan, on down to you. Dr. Seuss and Albert Einstein are your two choices left.
I'm so scared right now.
Now, Morgan, you are the youngest contestant here.
Yeah.
You think being young gives you an advantage?
Maybe. I mean, like, I don't know who George Steinbrenner is.
Well, you don't have to know because Doug already picked him, so.
Great. I was gonna pick that just because I didn't know who it was.
I don't know who that guy is, so I'm going with him. I don't know if that's the strategy you want to use here. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah.
You only have two answers left anyway.
I'm gonna go with Albert Einstein.
You're gonna go with Albert Einstein. Really? Why are you going with Albert Einstein over Dr. Seuss? I'm assuming you just finished reading the Dr. Seuss series. I'm sorry. It was there. Does it have anything to do with the powerboat attached to you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Matt, that leaves one answer for you. Not much choice, but let me ask you this. Rumor has it that you're doing this show because your fiance wanted you to?
To pay for the wedding.
Do you think this is any way to start off your marriage, being attached to a boat because your future wife said that this would be a good idea?
I might not make it, so it'll be all good. Yeah.
And these guys have more or less picked the answer for you.
Yes, I wonder what I'm gonna pick.
You're gonna go with Dr. Seuss.
He's great.
It's a good answer?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Yeah.
You guys want to hear a really funny story?
What's that?
That boat goes over 100 miles an hour.
Oh, God.
All right. You know, I'm just gonna just take these just in case because there's really not gonna be too much to see anyway. Now it's time to find out who's leaving 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show. Start the engine!
Oh, my God.
A lot louder, closer up.
Oh, that engine.
AJ, you went with Paul Newman. Doug, you picked George Steinbrenner. Morgan, you picked Albert Einstein. And Matt, you ended up with Dr. Seuss. You know what? You guys picked the answer for him. Dr. Seuss was correct.
Yeah. Unplug me,
We'll
yeah.
save the hugs for later. I'm just going to unhook you.
All right,
There you
let's go. I'm out of
You're
here.
over there.
Sorry.
All right. Two of you are right. One of you is wrong.
No.
You know what? I just want to see one of you guys end up in the drink. Wrong answer is...
Come on, George, don't let me go.
Paul Newman! Oh, my God. Nice job, guys. Congratulations. You are joining Matt. You guys are moving on to the next round. You're still in it for the $50,000. Do you guys realize how many fish pee in this lake a day? That is just absolutely disgusting. All right, follow me. Let's see what the others got in store. All right, the three of you guys wait here. The rest of you follow me.
Be careful.
All right, you guys know the deal. You know how this works. To stay in the game and compete for the $50,000, all you got to do is get the question right. If you're wrong, however, you are off the show, and here's how. All right, you guys know the deal. To stay in the game and compete for the $50,000, all you got to do is get the question right. If you're wrong, however, you are off the show, and here's how. You'll each be sitting inside one of those cars over there. If you're wrong, you're going to meet my good 5-ton friend, Truck Norris. I like to call this one the Monster Truck Squash. All right, before I ask you the question, let's play a little game to determine the order in which you'll answer it. I want you to write down how many gallons of water the Shamu Stadium Pool Complex in SeaWorld San Diego can hold. I'm looking for the gallons of water the Shamu Stadium Pool Complex can hold. All right, let's see what we got for answers. 20,022, is that 3,900? 178 gallons, and 2,000 gallons.
I panicked.
Okay, hold on. You guys are really close, and by really close, I mean not at all.
Okay.
Because the average swimming pool holds 20,000 gallons of water. The actual answer is 6.7 million gallons of water. The entire complex.
Right.
Which makes Ray first, Daniel second, Michelle third, and Jamie fourth. All right, so give a reshuffle.
Don't tell me where to go.
Ray, you get the honors of going first. And before we do, I gotta check out this necklace. It's an eyeball and a 1.
Yes, sir.
Please explain that.
Well, for the layman's term, that means I'm number 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
And tell me, you were a cheerleader. There's got to be a story how that happened.
Well, it all began with a girl.
As most stories do.
She said, you know, why don't you join the cheerleading team? We'll spend more time together.
And how'd that work out?
Never dated her.
You were a cheerleader too.
I wasn't a man cheerleader.
All right, let's get started. I'm going to give you guys a question, but first the answers, and here they are. Breastfeeding for dummies, mind reading for dummies, acne for dummies, and identity theft for dummies. And the question is, which 3 of these are actual books in the For Dummies series? Ray, you have first choice.
A lot of pregnant women out there, so I'd figured that should be a Breastfeeding for Dummies book.
Time out. Are you calling pregnant women dumb?
No,
Okay, I just want to clarify because there are 2 women here.
Nothing to you, Mama.
So you believe there is a book called Breastfeeding for Dummies?
Yes, Jeff, I believe there's a book.
Very good. All right. Why don't you go get in your breastfeeding car? All right, Daniel, as you know, 3 of those answers are right. 1 is wrong. However, before we get your answer, hairstylist.
Yes.
How'd that happen? Is there a girl?
No.
Chance you can hang out more? 'Cause I've heard that story.
Multiple.
Okay.
All right, anyways, mind reading for dummies, I could see there being a book for that for some reason. Identity theft for dummies, I could also see that one being possible because there's a lot of people that get identity theft.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go with, identity theft.
Identity theft for dummies.
I'm gonna go with
All right. Why don't you go jump in your car?
All right.
Michelle. Single mom, yeah?
Yes.
And 2 kids?
Yes.
And this is impressive, PhD.
Working on it.
Okay, and what will you be able to do with that?
Teach at a university, become a motivational speaker.
Win game shows?
Exactly.
All right, we are looking for actual book in the For Dummies series.
I would say mind reading for dummies due to the fact
that you're reading my mind right now, I can tell with your eyes.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I really think so because there are people that are, mind readers and they have television shows, radio shows, talk shows, and so forth. So maybe that would work for them.
Go get in your car.
Holla!
All right, Jamie, you're from a small town, yeah?
Yes. Wenatchee, Washington.
I've never even heard of
Nobody ever has.
that. How big is the town, numbers-wise?
Numbers-wise,
More
I
than
think
2,000?
It would hold Shamu.
Okay, very good. You really don't have much of a choice here. You're left with
Exactly.
acne for dummies.
Acne for dummies.
If you had your free pick, what would you have gone with?
Identity theft.
Identity theft.
I almost
okay.
feel like I've seen that before. So yeah, that would have been my first choice.
Which do you think is the wrong one? you think you're wrong.
I've never seen, acne for dummies?
All right. Let's go get in your car. Come
All
on.
right, let's do it.
Well, I'm not going to get in your car. That would be foolish.
Oh my God.
It's time to find out who's safe and who's leaving 101 ways to leave a game show. Truck Norris, start your engine. Just so you guys know, I don't have to tell anyone they're safe with the correct answer. Why am I doing this? I can signal Truck Norris whenever I want. I asked you guys to name 1 book in the For Dummies series. 3 of you are right, and 1 of you is wrong. Ray, first choice, Breastfeeding for Dummies is... Congratulations, you are safe and moving on. 1 step closer to $50,000.
Get me out of this thing.
All right, over here, the guy who has said please. Let me ask you this. Do you own any of the For Dummies books? besides awesome facial hair for dummies?
Yes. No.
Identity theft for dummies helps you prevent your identity from being stolen. You are safe. Congratulations, my friend. The guys happen to be safe, ladies. Oh, look. A conveniently placed remote control. This probably controls that giant monster truck, which upon my command will come over at top speed and crush your car with you in it.
Oh, Lord.
You went with
Mind reading for dummies.
Mind reading for dummies, and you went with
Acne for dummies.
one of you is going to continue to play for $50,000, and one of you is going to meet my friend Truck Norris. Oh boy!
Mind reading for dummies. Mind reading for dummies.
Here we go.
Mind reading for dummies. Mind reading for dummies.
I can now tell you this: the wrong answer is. Which are actual books in the For Dummies series? You went with
Mind reading for dummies.
and you went with
Acne for dummies.
one of you is right and one of you is wrong.
Mind reading for dummies. Mind reading for dummies.
Here we go.
Mind reading for dummies. Mind reading for dummies.
I can now tell you this: the wrong answer is mind reading for dummies.
Oh my God. Congratulations to 6 of you. You are moving on to the next level. Wow. Definitely. You guys ready for the next elimination? All right, why don't you head on over to the docks and I'll meet you there.
Okay, fantastic.
Doug, you dropped your dent
Hip
real
check.
I was waiting for it, actually.
Real cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at this top shot.
Talent. I like that. Hey, well, there he is. Way to go, bud.
I got this, guys. No, seriously.
All right. Careful.
Hold on.
Welcome to land.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, here we are. You guys are back on the water. We saw AJ get yanked from the power boat and the shell get crushed by the monster truck. Now that you guys have gotten to know each other a little bit better, sizing up the competition, who do you think's the biggest threat?
I'm gonna say my man right here. He's knowledgeable, you're knowledgeable. Hey, we got a cheerleader, we got a man cheerleader, we got a man hairdresser. I'm taking this one. It's all me.
All right, you guys all know how the game is played, right? To stay in the game and compete for the $50,000, all you got to do is get the question right. If you are wrong, you are off the show, and here's how. Each one of you dinghies are going to be operating one of those dinghies out there. If you get the question right, you're safe. Paddle yourself to shore. However, if you're wrong, I'm going to fire that cannon, and I'm going to sink your battleship.
Oh my God.
I call this one Down with the Ship. All right, now, before I ask you the question, I want to play a little game to determine the order in which you're going to answer, and everyone grab their pad behind them.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to write down how many feet of wire are in an original Slinky. How many feet of wire are in an original Slinky? Let's see what we got for answers. Everyone turn them around. Matt, 18. Morgan, 10. Doug, 30. The Slinky actually didn't start off as a toy. It was discovered by a naval engineer who dropped a coil of wire, and then they saw it move, and they decided, hey, let's make a toy out of this. An original Slinky was actually 80 feet long, uncoiled, which means Doug is first, Matt is second, and Morgan is third.
Sorry for you. Sorry for you.
All right, now that we all have your answers and we know the order, let's get in your ships.
All right, let's go. It's time to win.
All right, now that you're all out in your dinghies, Doug, you actually make that hat look good.
You bet, man. I'm sharp.
I'm going to give you a question, but first, here are the answers. Tennis legend Arthur Ashe, Chinese leader Mao Zedong, and cartoon superhero Mighty Mouse. Which two of these images are tattooed on Mike Tyson's body? Two are right, one is wrong. Avoid the wrong one. Doug, over to you. Do you have any tattoos?
You want to see? I can show you.
You know what? Let's keep that really nice looking shirt on.
Keep it on.
All right, very good. What do you think?
Okay, well, starting with Arthur Ashe, fellow athlete, that could be a possibility. Going on to Mao Zedong, political figure. I'm not so sure Mike might have an affinity for that or not. But Mighty Mouse, you know, seeing that pose of Mighty Mouse, I think that Tyson's got to be inclined to have that as a tattoo on his body. So I'm thinking Mighty Mouse is my answer.
Matt, over to you.
Yes.
You are one step closer to that $50,000. It's going to help pay for that wedding.
Oh, yes.
Planning the wedding, is that primarily on your shoulders or your future bride?
Well, I do everything she tells me to do. That's the first
That's a
rule I
good
know.
man.
So he's with us.
Yep. What do you think?
Arthur Ashe, he was a great tennis player. But you know what, Mao, you know what? He was a great political figure. For him to have that tatted would be definitely special. My final answer, I'm gonna have to go with Mao.
I hope you drown.
Never been talked to by a cheerleader like this.
I'm proud of it.
That's a damn shame. Spirit fingers, yeah.
All right, moving on to Morgan. What are you going to do with that $50,000?
Buy a car.
Are you old enough to drive?
I got my permit last month, so working on it, okay?
What color car are you going to get?
Pink.
Figures.
Streets of LA, beware. Oh my gosh.
All right, so Morgan, of course, you are going with Arthur Ashe, tennis legend. Did you ever watch Arthur Ashe play tennis?
Yeah, right.
Did you even know that Arthur Ashe was a tennis player?
No idea.
If you had your choice of any answer, what would you have gone with?
I would have gone with Mighty Mouse.
I can make that happen. I can switch that for you.
Oh, yeah?
Wait. No, I stand corrected.
No,
I cannot do
thanks,
that. It's
thanks.
against the rules.
Don't mess with me like that.
Well, you guys have all given me your answers. Two of you are right, one of you is wrong, and it's time to find out which one of you is leaving 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show. I can now tell you this. While Mike Tyson was in jail, he did a lot of reading. One of the authors he read inspired him greatly. So greatly, he decided to get a tattoo of that person on himself. That person is Arthur Ashe. Captain Morgan, why don't you paddle yourself into safety?
Told you.
Come on to shore.
He's gonna be dancing now.
I take off the shoes now, buddy.
I'm good. I'm still good.
Hey, Morgan, just a heads up. If you win the $50,000, I wouldn't buy a boat.
Get there already.
Tickets, please. Morgan, congratulations. You are moving on to the final round. That one worked out for you. I say we sink one of these guys.
Yes.
Let's do it. I asked you guys which two of these images are tattooed on Mike Tyson's body. Doug, you went with Mighty Mouse. Matt, you went with Mao Zedong.
I'm comfortable.
All right, well, actually, my aim's never been very good. Doug, does that look like it's on you?
Yeah, you're straight on me, but that way, please.
How about now?
Wrong aim. You're cross-eyed, clearly.
Let's just want to check the lighter. Yep, that works.
Let's do this, Jeff. Come on now.
The wrong answer is... Mighty Mouse!
Oh, no!
Doug, you had the first choice, and you bought it hook, line, and sinker. Go on, Doug.
I'm on a boat! Yeah! I'm still on a boat!
Congratulations, my friends. Both of you
We done?
have a chance of $50,000. Ready to see how we're going to eliminate the next player?
Yeah.
Follow me.
Get him out of here.
to you. Follow me. Welcome to the next level. Ray, the male cheerleader. You got to appreciate the restraint I have right now.
You're more manly than those two.
Now, only 2 of you will be able to move on to the final round and compete for $50,000. Answer the question correctly, that could be you. You get it wrong, and you're off the show for good. And here's how.
It's a huge antenna.
Lord.
Panther, release the condor.
What? No way.
Only 2 of you will be able to move on to the final round and compete for $50,000. Answer the question correctly, that could be you. You get it wrong, you're off the show for good. And here's how.
It's a huge antenna.
Lord.
Panther, release the condor.
What? No way. No way.
You guys will each be attached to that helicopter. Answer correctly, you're safe and stay grounded. If you are incorrect, however, you will be taken far, far away from us and $50,000 at a nice, easy cruising altitude of over 3,000 feet.
Oh my God.
I like to call this one airlift. And of course, I'd like to find out in which order you guys get to answer it. So I want you to write down how many calories are in a Big Mac. All right, we all have our answers. Flip them around. 650, 1600, 1100. The correct answer is 540. A Big Mac has 540 calories, which means Daniel first, Ray second, Jamie. Unfortunately, you're going third again.
Oh my
All
God.
right, let's go get you guys flight ready.
All right, let's do it.
Daniel, you're first. You got honors.
Oh, man.
You nervous about it at all?
A little bit, yeah.
But let's look at
50
the other
grand.
side of that coin.
Okay.
Potentially $50,000.
That's what I'm here for.
What are you gonna do with that money? Tanning bed. That's what you say, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. And
No,
by the
seriously.
vacation, spend it, and open up a really big bar tab.
There you go.
Somewhere.
All right. Sounds
Somewhere.
good. All right, guys. To advance to the final round for $50,000, I'm gonna ask you a question. But first, here are your answers: Cowface, Baby Gorilla, and Lord of the Dance. According to Yoga Journal, which 2 of these are actual yoga poses? Daniel, you're first. Let's get to your answer. 2 are right, 1 is wrong.
The only thing that really rings to me that I would feel comfortable going with, I'm not entirely sure out of the 3 of them, but I'm going to say that Lord of the Dance.
If you had to just do a Lord of the Dance, could you show me what that might be? Okay. All right. Ray liked it. Ray liked it.
Of course he did. He's a
all right, so you're going with Lord of the Dance.
I am. I'm going to go with Lord of the Dance.
Okay. Ray, we're on over to you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Lord of the Dance is off the table. 2 of those answers are right, 1 is wrong. Yoga, that's got to be in your wheelhouse.
No.
No, come on. No, seriously, Ray.
I personally don't do yoga.
I think you've done yoga.
No.
Liar! What do you think?
I'm going with Cowface.
We're going to go with Cowface. Why Cowface?
Baby Gorilla seems a little too simple. I might be wrong.
All right. Finally, we're over to you, Jamie.
Yeah, so.
I'm seeing a trend here. Always last to pick.
Yeah.
All right, if you had to do the Baby Gorilla yoga pose,
Let
what do
me
you got?
smile right now.
We're waiting for this
I want to
patiently
see this.
all day.
Okay, just for the record, I've not been to many yoga classes in my life, but it generally does not entail actually making noises. So
I've been to 1 class.
it doesn't show.
That was phenomenal.
All right, it's time to find out who's leaving 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show. Bring in the chopper! It's getting slightly too loud for me, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna put these on. And finally, Daniel, you had first choice, and you went with Lord of the Dance. final round for a chance at $50,000. Let's make our way to the tower.
All right, let's go.
Anyone here afraid of heights?
It's okay, I'm only climbing to the top to win this, so.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Welcome to the final round.
Hey.
That's right.
Now that we have the dramatic shot of all of us walking up and you all being astounded at how high in the air we are, let me tell you about what's happening. In a few short minutes, and if I do my job correctly, it'll seem like an eternity for you, one of you will be walking away from us. That's right, walking away, $50,000 richer. However, the other three of you are going to be testing the laws of gravity, but I'm going to get to that in a second. Before I give you the final question here in the final round that's worth $50,000, I want to tell you about a little change. I'm still going to give you a question. I'm still going to give you the answers in advance. However, this time around, 3 of those answers will be wrong, and only 1 will be right. Find that right answer, and you are leaving here $50,000 richer. All right?
All right.
Let me tell you guys a little something about what's going to happen to you if you pick one of the wrong answers.
Oh God.
Let me tell you guys a little something about what's going to happen to you if you pick one of the wrong answers. Imagine you are standing on one of those platforms over there, a mere 10 stories above the water. When all of a sudden, you are blasted in the back with an industrial-strength air cannon, knocking you 100 feet below.
Oh God.
Well, for 3 of you, you're not going to have to imagine that because it's going to be a reality. I call this one Blast Chance.
Oh gosh.
Before I ask you the main and final $50,000 question, we're going to play a little game to determine the order in which you're going to answer. 3 of you are about to take a mighty big fall. So, in reference to that, according to the National Floor Safety Institute, write down what percentage of emergency room visits are a result of people falling. Closest to that correct number gets to go first, second, third, and finally, fourth. All right, let's flip them around, see what you got. Morgan went with 48%, Ray 85%, Matt 60%, and Daniel 50%. Well, falls are the #1 reason people visit the emergency room. The correct answer is 21.3%, which means Morgan with 48% gets to go first. Daniel with 50% gets to go second. Third, of course, with 60% is Matt, and Ray with 85%.
It's okay.
You're going fourth.
No, I won't.
All right, let's go get you into positions. All right, everyone, to the edge of the platform, please. I'll be nice, please. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Keep it coming, keep it coming. Don't be shy. Let's get right out there. Right out there.
Kind of scared.
I want to go home now.
It's a whole different game from there, isn't it? Morgan, how you feeling now?
I can't.
She can't even talk.
Okay. I'm going to say we should just get to the $50,000 question.
Yes, please. Get to it.
For $50,000, here are the answers to the final question. Titanic, Star Wars, Avatar, and Gone with the Wind. Your question is, according to the website Box Office Mojo, which one of these movies sold the most tickets in U.S. box office history? Remember, 3 of those are wrong. 1 of them is right. You want the right one. Morgan, you are up first.
I can't even look even remotely down right now because I'm freaking out. But I'm stuck between Star Wars
Okay.
and Gone with the Wind. I have a feeling that probably has a good chance.
Have you seen any of those movies?
I've seen all but Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go with Star Wars.
You're gonna go with Star Wars. You think Star Wars is going to win you the $50,000 to buy that pink car that you wanted?
As certain as I'm gonna get.
Morgan has taken Star Wars off the table, gentlemen. We're over to Daniel.
All right. I know Avatar was a huge hit, and I know that sold a lot of tickets. And I know Gone with the Wind was a huge success. But something about Titanic just makes me think that would be it.
Does it have to do with the water beneath you?
I would have to go with probably that. And right now I'm having a very hard time concentrating, but I'm gonna go with Titanic.
Matt, we're over to you. Left, you have Avatar and Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, that's harsh. You know, Avatar seems pretty good, but I'm torn. You know, I'm feeling like, I don't know. But I'm gonna go with Avatar.
You know who's been awful quiet?
Ray.
Yeah.
Is Ray. How you hanging in there, Ray?
I'm doing pretty good.
For a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Oh, the trash talking continues.
Yeah, it's all good.
You are getting stuck with Gone with the Wind. You have no say on whether you're getting $50,000 or you're going over the edge. You've been taking a beating for being a male cheerleader, and you're saying it's all good.
I can't help it. I'm good with it. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh my
what's
God.
this?
Oh my God. Oh my
A
God.
trigger!
Oh my God. Oh.
This is gonna be fun. For the last time today, we're gonna find out who's leaving 101 Ways to Leave a Game Show.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Lord.
Oh my.
I don't know if I want to play this game anymore.
Oh my God.
The question was, which one of these sold the most tickets in U.S. box office history? Morgan, you went with Star Wars. Daniel, Titanic.
Yeah.
Matt, you putting the money on the blue people with Avatar.
Go with him.
And Ray is getting stuck with Gone with the Wind. Watch this. Safety is off.
Oh my God.
You know what we call this? Ejection mode.
Oh my God. Oh my.
One of the wrong answers is Avatar.
Oh,
so
no.
long, Matt. See you later.
No!
Oh, man. Morgan, did you see him go?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
There are 3 of you left, and I would just love to press this trigger again.
Oh.
One of the wrong answers is
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
one of you is about to plummet 100 feet
Oh my
down
God. Oh
and
my-
off the show. The question was, which one of these sold the most tickets in U.S. box office history? Morgan, you went with Star Wars.
Oh my God.
Daniel, you went with Titanic.
Yeah.
And Ray is getting stuck with Gone with the Wind. There are 3 of you left, and I would just love to press this trigger again.
Oh.
One of the wrong answers is
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Titanic. No! Wow! Oh my gosh! Wow. Morgan, you had to have seen that one. That was right next
I
to you.
didn't see it.
2 of you left. 1 of you is right and is going home $50,000 richer. Come on, I see absolutely 0 excitement out of you guys. What is the problem?
I'm scared to death right now.
I was looking for a movie that sold the most tickets in U.S. box office history. Morgan went with Star Wars. Ray got stuck with Gone with the Wind. Let's find out who's right and going home with $50,000 and who's dropping 100 feet. The wrong answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, find you guys $50,000.
Say it.
The wrong answer is Star Wars. So long, Morgan! Gone with the Wind is correct. Congratulations, Ray. You are $50,000 richer, and that is the way to leave a game show.
Cheerleading beat you guys. Where are you now? Just so you know, this is only an hour-long show.
Hey, look, I'm almost there.
Almost isn't, not really.
This summer, the original drama is on ABC. A new combat hospital starts right now.